And you were saying before that you've never actually seen an episode of Traitors.
So I didn't actually confess this to anyone in this team
until just now.
until about 2 days ago.
Hi everyone, my name is Mark Wilson. I'm here with the Scotsman, and today I'm joined by
MTOW Productions.
And you are putting on an amazing new show at the Edinburgh Fringe called Traitors the Pantomime.
A Traitors Pantomime.
A Traitors Pantomime.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Very different.
Yeah, very different. Tell us about that.
So it's your classic pantomime with potentially not your classic story. It's based off of Traitors, the TV show. And it's just a classic parody with a very silly Claudia winks at men dame. Her Fringe is her classic sidekick. And a lovely Buttons love story with a classic Panto villain, obviously one of the traitors.
Amazing. And before this interview, you were sort of saying that you all met doing pantomimes, and you've done various parody pantos before.
Yeah.
Can you all tell me about those, or tell the viewers about this.
This is honestly maybe my 14th pantomime that I've done.
Oh my goodness.
That might be a number that I made up, but there's been many. And we met at the University of Birmingham UOB Panto Soc.
Yep.
And we've done many pantomimes together. Our first one together was Scooby-Doo, the pantomime. But we've done Narnia, we've done Doctor Who, we've done Snow White and the Seven Students, rather than dwarves. And it was just good fun to do some non-traditional pantos for however many years.
Amazing. And what do you all do within the panto?
So I'm writer and director.
Yep.
Co-write with one of our lovely producer.
I play Faithful,
I like it.
one half of our love story.
Amazing.
But maybe a bit more sympathetic than you would think.
I'm the musical director, and I've composed a lot of the music for the show. So there's some fun arrangements of songs that you probably already know, and we put our own spin on it. So instead of hot to go, HOTTOGO, it's TRAITOR. For example, it's a nice little taster. And then there's some background eerie music for Traitors as well that I've got to compose.
Nice.
And, it's a lot of fun.
And you were saying before that you've never actually seen an episode of Traitors.
So I didn't actually confess this to anyone in this team
Until just now.
until about 2 days ago, because I was very ashamed that I've only seen. I think I watched one episode to get some inspiration for the music, but otherwise
I was
going to
ask,
anything.
how do you approach the music to something like Traitors versus something you were obviously mentioning like a Scooby-Doo panto before? Like how is it different to sort of compose the music for each, or approach the music?
I mean, it kind of changes every time. I've done a lot of pantos. Actually, me and Ella have done pantos since forever together, and I've always been her musical director, which is really lovely. But it kind of depends on the show. I mean, it's really fun with a panto because you get to put your own spin on songs. So whatever song you hear, I'll be like, oh, that would be fun if there was an extra, I don't know, string instrument or something, an extra chorus or some more harmonies here. You get so much creative freedom, and that's something I really love about doing arrangements like this. And then you also get to showcase people's vocal range as much as possible, and we have some really talented vocalists in the show, so I've tried very hard to show off what they can do. As for the composing side, it's a lot of fun because, for example, with Traitors, it's very eerie, very mysterious, so it opens up this whole realm of music that I don't normally get to access. So I'm playing with some fun little synths or some really, I don't know, loud tubas or something, just to get the feeling of Traitors as much as you possibly can in the music, as well as what's going on stage.
Amazing. And for those of us who have watched Traitors, do you have a favourite traitor, or maybe a favourite moment of the Traitors that they just had to make it into the show?
I mean, I think we both agree that the Rachel-Stephen combo was unbeatable.
Yeah.
And I mean, Ella can speak more on this, but I think definitely some of our storyline is somewhat inspired by that season.
And shout out to Charlotte, who pretended to be Welsh as
Yeah,
well.
and 10 out of 10
almost
moment. Worked for.
We've got a little nod to that in our show as well, because that was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm very much on you. I was such a big Rachel fan last year.
So
she was
good.
just, in the best way, the cruelest person ever. Yeah,
it was
just
brutal.
Took no quarter. Yeah. So you're all staying. I believe you're all staying at the QMU. If you can't tell from the big sign, we are at Queen Margaret University, and you're staying at the Fringe Village. And I believe Lynn was saying that you've stayed here for 3 years in a row. Is that right?
We have. We've actually stayed for 4 years in a row.
Oh, amazing! So before it was the official Fringe Village.
Yeah. We've been here for a very long time, and it's just the most amazing time. And it's so nice for us. We all met at uni to be back in uni accommodation. There's some nostalgia going on, but it's so nice to be surrounded by other performers at the same time, and everybody sort of puts their posters up in the window and is like flyering each other on the way to the train, and it's really nice as well to have a little haven to come back to, slightly set back from the chaos of Edinburgh city centre, and to sort of, there's a lovely little walk around a lake, strongly recommend, and it's so nice to have a little bit of peace to come back to.
I think as well, like, it's really lovely that everyone's really in the same boat, and no matter who you speak to, it's more than likely a Fringe performer. So every single conversation can not only be a networking opportunity, but a chance to support a fellow creative and performer. And, you know, especially at the moment when it is really hard to bring a show to Fringe, I think, you know, being able to show a bit of support, being able to show them a bit more love, is really lovely. And, you know, we're just surrounded by that and get to be part of that, which I think is really, really special.
Oh, amazing. And last but not least, before we finish off, I need you guys to look into the camera. You can do it one at a time or do it all together. Tell us where and when your show's on, how people can get tickets, and why they should see it, lastly.
Okay. Go on. So our show is at The Space in Nidri Street, venue 9. It's on at 3:25 every single day, and we're here until the 22nd of August. You should absolutely come and see A Traitors Pantomime if you love The Traitors, or if you love pantomime, or if you've seen neither of those things, because it is a family-friendly show accessible for all audiences.
Amazing, thanks so much. Enjoy the Fringe.